Daily Horoscope, the 30th of September 2017. Aries. With the help of Uranus, your marital relations will improve considerably. This improvement will be due to a renewed affection between you and your spouse or partner. Jupiter, on the other hand, will offer you a new sensual interlude, which you will love. Bachelor, only opportunities for encounters and love adventures this time. You will not know where to head and face the embarrassment of choice. All pretexts will be good to become Don Juan or Messalina. Avoid, on the professional level, to venture on a land that you know little or badly. In either case, you may encounter very serious difficulties. Observe the warnings issued by Mercury. Taurus. Bachelor, the moon in this aspect will make your love life somewhat precarious. The events will not be very bad, and yet you tend to dramatize everything, to behave as if the end of the world were very near. If you are married and your couple has resisted the turbulence you have just passed, you can rejoice. The strength of your union will stand up to everything. The stars will give you valuable help in your work by sharpening your intuition. You will therefore have every interest to promote your most innovative ideas, to present your creative projects. Your superiors will appreciate them and take them into account. It will also be a good time to think about reorganizing your work, changing the concept of your activities, targeting your clients, and so on. Gemini. Venus will positively influence the area of your theme related to love and encounters. That promises you a very successful two-way life. Mercury, on the other hand, will allow you to establish a confident and fruitful dialogue with a loved one. What more can you ask for? Unmarried, the felted aspects of the planet Pluto will favor amorous friendships, tender and intellectual relationships. You will be happy, relaxed, tasting without any thought the happiness that is offered to you, sometimes in an unusual way. You will have the freedom to carry out your projects. From today, you will enjoy great freedom of action. As a bonus, you will have an energy of thunder, which will make you lift the mountains. Cancer. Your love life has not been made easier by the stars. Married, you have probably struggled to make the small concessions necessary for a life of two, and if you live alone, your attitude certainly has not favored encounters. This time, you will finally be ready to accept life as it is. No longer available, more tolerant, you will finally be entitled to happiness. Have confidence in your own abilities and do not rely too much on support, which is only random. The natives whose daily activities are geared towards mathematics, electricity, computer science can expect to progress rapidly in their careers. Lion. There will be bustle in your love life. Passion may well burst into your life and shake everything in its path. You will be ready to follow your new love to the end of the world, or to divorce right away if your couple is winging. Prudence, caution. Take at least time for reflection, or you may bitterly regret having acted on a whim. On the job side, on the whole, you will not have to exert a titanic effort to achieve very good results. Luck will be with you, and you will do well to make the most of it. However, avoid sinning too much trust, and beware of a dangerous lack of lucidity. Virgin. Clandestine loves will have a particularly forbidden fruit flavor to your palate this day. But beware of scandal. Also, whether you like it or not, circumstances may require you to make changes in your sentimental life. Many positive aspects today. This will allow you to achieve long-sought goals. You will also have a lot of will and determination. All the workers of the sign will derive great satisfaction from their activity. Libra. A good love affair will reign throughout this day thanks to the good offices of the moon. You will make long-term plans with your spouse or partner, and your mutual relationships will have the opportunity to deepen. If you have recently met the soulmate, the idea of a marriage or cohabitation could even be considered, but do not hurry, for who marries hastily repents at leisure. English proverb. Today you will find all the energy and tone that characterize you. You will be able to shoot down mountains if the causes motivate you. This lunar phase will mark the beginning of a new cycle for your sign. Make the most of the rest of your professional life. Scorpio. You are capable of constancy in love. Harmony should be there. If you are already tied, you will need to listen more to your spouse. Go ahead, the smallest effort will bear fruit. You will live your life as a couple like a fish in the water. As for you, a bachelor, your current solitude does not seem to be a subject of sadness or a handicap to you. You feel perfectly happy to be able to forage from flower to flower like a butterfly in spring. The natives of the sign will be very well influenced intellectually and mentally during the day. This will not only help school children and students, who should get very good results, but also all those who have the patience to attend evening classes or to obtain further training. The work they have done on this day will be a factor of luck afterwards. The other workers will be successful. Sagittarius. Things will calm down well in the conjugal sector. But watch out for the presence of Mars and the Moon. Both will indeed put you in a bad mood and anxiety and as a result, you may be hard-pressed to live as a couple. Singles, the encounters of love will multiply at a pace that will surpass you, the addresses will exchange before an exchange of an idea, and the demands will be pressing before one has time to question its feelings. There will be a mess in the air. Good entrepreneurial spirit that will enable you to quickly conclude a draft contract or association. However, be very careful and be sure to check all the documents yourself. If necessary, consult with competent persons. Capricorn. The feelings in the couple will be mediocre because of the bad aspects of the planet Uranus. The timing would be poorly chosen to have a meaningful discussion with your spouse or partner. Put it back, especially if it concerns the children, otherwise you will not be able to avoid the quarrel. If you live alone, Neptune and Uranus will be able to put you face an important meeting. For some, attention. There will be illusion in the air. Do not be enthusiastic about the only beautiful face of the person who covets you. All the workers of the sign will derive great satisfaction from their activity. The day will be unfavorable for professional associations. Indeed, the Moon in this aspect will make you too naive, credulous and therefore vulnerable. Aquarius. Venus promises you joys in the affective sphere. The aspirations of your heart will be satisfied. You will surely pass a day full of cheerfulness and enthusiasm, happy to manifest your love spouse or partner and receive from him exquisite marks of attachment. Many bachelors will begin this day to live a love romance that will give them immense satisfactions. Do not get upset if, as the astral environment indicates, some cases are slow to come to fruition. Take things as they come. Time will play in your favor. Pisces. The present aspect of Venus will breathe marvelously into conjugal relations. Multiply activities with your spouse or partner to prevent any risk of unhealthy rivalry. Your couple will thus remain a haven of peace. Bachelor, here is for you a loving climate imprinted with softness and lightness, under the aegis of Venus. You will be inclined to storm seduction, and lean for the pleasant adventure, the kind flirtation. The love life will be cheerful, fluid, without tensions or dramas. On the job side, watch closely and avoid overly ambitious companies that could end up with stinging failures. That said, you will have the wind in the stern again, and you will achieve brilliant performances.